I got robbed by a thief landlord. Last week, about 10 days ago, I decided to go a little north and to explore the area and to rent a room while I'm looking for a part-time job. And I saw this ad that didn't have any pictures, and the guy was advertising for 600 a month, a room in a house, and somewhat located close to transportation. So I decided to go with it because I wanted to save money. I didn't want to go spend a lot from day one. So I took his word for it. And also, I looked up his name. He gave me his name, his phone number, and he is the owner of the house. So I thought, he is a real person and he lives there. So it's not a scam. So then he offered to pick me up, and it's about 20-25 minutes car ride, by car. And once I got there, the first few days it was fine. And the issue started when the laundry and the dryer start running late at night. There were several people living there, and there was one bathroom shared between four people. So there was four people and one bathroom, but the fourth person, it wasn't there. So technically three, but so then when there was another family renting an apartment right there. So there was a lot of people there, and the dryer, the rooms weren't real rooms because he divided the living room into a bedroom so he can rent it out. So he put those panels, and those panels were like, it's like they don't even exist. They're like cardboard, basically. So you can hear like it's the dryer in your bedroom. And those people, they don't care. They're in their apartment. They don't hear it as much. So I'd be staying awake. And I told the landlord to fix the issue. He said, yeah, I told them, you work it out between you and them. So I kind of, it's like you're being ignored. And I'm trying to, call up agencies and trying to find work. So this was disruptive. So then there was this other issue. This lady, I put a towel outside. That's how it started, like one after the other. She put like those dirty rugs from the bathroom on top of my towels. I was really upset because, um, they're not, they're not classy. They're not, respectful. It's like they ignore you. It's like they are there and I invaded their property or something. So then I went to the landlord. I told him, I wanna move out. This is like, this too disruptive. This is what I expected. You said it's a room and it's people over 55, and I'm assuming everybody respects one another, and nobody has consideration for the other person. They have to run the dryer 1 o'clock in the morning till it stops. So then there was like yelling and commotion because he's like, no, you can stay the next, I only been there 5-6 days. He said, you can stay here till the 30 days is up. I'm not giving you your money back. I told them, why? They're disrupting me. They bothering me. It's your tenants, roommates, or whatever. And he's not fixing the issue. He's like, you work it out between you and them. I don't know them. They are your renters. So there was kind of like, there was a lot of argument between those 4 or 5 days. There was constant arguments between me and the lady. I go in the bathroom. There is like those ladies. I want to go take a shower. And then she start knocking, like banging on the door, like it's an emergency. And then when I got out of the shower, she's like, she don't even get in. I mean, I don't think they wanted somebody there. Maybe they were trying to do that so that place will be just for them. I don't know what's in their mind, but it was, the ghetto. So the thing is, I learned from this, if you don't have enough money to go and stay in a decent place, your own space, your own bathroom, don't share with anybody, because you're going to have problems. They're not going to like you, or they like you, but they don't like you. But the landlord is a slumlord, everything. I was assuming he's 80 years old. 80 years old, you're supposed to know by now how to provide, have some decency, when you're collecting rent. So now I'm really deceived. I don't believe those advertisements no more, unless maybe it's an Airbnb or something else that you pay with your credit card, and or something that you get refund back, because this guy, he's a crook. So I keep insisting, I really need to leave this place. I can't live here. It's not livable. It's like tormenting. It's like stressful. I didn't come here all the way to, aggravation and all that. Then I had to call the local police. Then they came, and they started questioning him. And he said, I don't know what he was saying, that um, yeah, all those things, that the problem, like he cannot be telling all the tenants what time to do the laundry, like whenever it's convenient for them, and all that stuff. So I gotta be bothered. So he sided with them instead of me. Then this other tenant said, I told him I just paid him $700 for the room. He said, oh, I pay him $1,000. So does that mean he get more benefits? Unreal. And now I don't trust those landlords that they rent out illegal rooms. So then this police was mediator. He said, we cannot force him to give you your money back, because this is a civil. You have to take him to the court. I gotta take him to a court. I came here temporarily, and I trusted this person because he owned the place. Like, how much can he scam me? It's like a real scam. Um, so all that tension, in the end, you know, they advised me, though, this lady police, she told me, if I were you, I would get the deposit. He's giving you the deposit back, which was $200. And, I would move out and, just cut my losses, because, but then, he cost me. It's like, he came pick me up, and I thought I'm saving $18, $20 on Uber ride. But then he cost me the $700. I wasn't going to spend that much for a few 5, 6 days. And it was a lot of tension. After the third, fourth day, it seemed like forever. So then I came back to the neighborhood where I used to be, because there is no point in staying there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not like a tourist. I'm not gonna go, stay in a hotel or some Airbnb that gonna cost me a lot. I went there to see if I can find a part-time job and move out the area, so that I can um, the transportation, I looked, they had more transportation, but still, if I'm gonna spend more, and just to deal with this madness. So the lesson I learned, if you don't have enough to get a decent place, at least like a studio, or the rooms that are not shared with other people, you know don't go in places you don't know who they are and what they are. And yeah, and he didn't have pictures, and the swimming pool was horrible, so I wasn't there for the swimming pool anyway. So that shows everything was neglected. It was a neglected place. So if he's 80 years old, he can't do the work himself. He should get somebody, a handyman to do. But he was really cheap. He wasn't willing to spend a penny. It was just about getting, not giving back. You take, but you don't give back. It's like he's a taker. He's a crook. So supposedly he got upset that I was yelling. That's why he's not giving me the money. That's his philosophy. That's not right. That's nothing to do with my rent money. I'm not using the place. He could be renting it today to somebody else, collecting from me and from somebody else. Who knows what he's doing? So very bad situation. So I got robbed. I was so upset. That's why I wasn't making videos, because I had to, you know, I had to think about this whole mess, and learn from my lesson. And next time I won't be going, like blindfolded, just because somebody owns the place. That doesn't mean that means they live there, they own the place, but that doesn't mean they're not gonna steal from you. So I am never gonna do that. One day when I have the possibility to rent like a studio or mother-in-law suite, so that I don't have to have a conflict with the other roommates that I don't even know. It's his business. It's his tenants. I shouldn't be working out deals with them. You know, I mean, I can talk to them. I was talking to them, but that's about it. But he was not caring, a slumlord, neglecting everything, and on top of that, he took a month's rent. I only used 1 week out of it, so it's like I overpaid and overpriced, and I had to deal with the tension, you know, to dispute, you know, deal with all these disputes. So yeah, I could give you the advice, you know, just if you're going to a different area to explore, don't go to somebody's house that you don't know who lives there and who's going to be your roommate. Just get something separate. And if you can't do it right away, like I got to wait now to have an opportunity or something else to have it, to get it done the right way, not like, you know, I thought I would trust, you know, what he's saying. He was like describing it at awesome place and all that stuff for him. It was awesome for him. So he robbed me and he got away with it because he knows the laws. He knows all those things that you can't just get the money back. So I mean, I was upset. I mean, what am I supposed to smile when people like you know, walking all over me and disrespecting me? I'm supposed to say thank you for being disrespectful. So anyhow, that didn't work out. It was a big mistake for me and for my part. And yeah, I had to turn around before it gets too ugly. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the landlord signing up with his tenants. And I was a new tenant, and what you think about that. Anyhow, well, this is what I have for you today. Please put a like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.